I've accumulated a bunch of these 12-inch and 14-inch box fans over the years, and I just never really found much use for them because I find them to be pretty loud for the amount of air output, especially in comparison to something like a 20-inch box fan, for instance, which moves much more slowly yet still produces a larger volume of air. I moved one of these over here today, and it just occurred to me that maybe these would be a good answer for the windows here in this house. The one single solitary item that I miss about the old house, like the physical structure itself, was the windows, because even though those were cheap piece of junk windows that were drafty as all get out, they fit full-size box fans, they fit air conditioners, they fit everything so nicely. Meanwhile, these windows in this house absolutely stink. The sill stinks, the height stinks, they just stink. But since changing them is several years out still probably, unless all of a sudden I start making viral video after viral video and get millions of dollars, which I don't expect to happen, then we have to live with them. So let's see if this thing will even fit in here, and then if it does fit, I'm going to have to do something with the sill to try to get the fan to rest nicely. So, oh gosh, it fits with about maybe a 1/6 of an inch to spare. So, but you see, the problem is you can't just sit it like this because it's all not stable and whatever. So we have to kind of extend the sill, kind of like that. I mean, it's still resting on there a lot, but that's better. Maybe I get something that's the right height to put on the inside. And we can set this on there like that, and then shut it, and that's relatively stable. It's not flawless, but it's fairly stable. Now this is a 4-blade model, so maybe it won't be too loud. I just remember a lot of the 3-blade ones being pretty loud. I don't like loud fans, but you know, if you're looking at airflow, I think for the size, you're not going to eat the amount of air that can be moved. Then nothing is going to move more air than an old metal fan, you know. So let's see how this runs here. This is a Coast Air branded model, so it's just like a cheap store brand kind of thing. It goes counterclockwise, which is kind of cool. I know Lamont likes the old fans that go counterclockwise. So actually it's not that loud on low. The bearings need to be oiled, they're very dry. The airflow is, oh, it's still ramping up here. Let's give it a minute to get up to speed. Alright, well now it's getting pretty noisy. But airflow wise, I mean, it's not bad. Halfway across the room there's still plenty of air. I can hear it. I would say it's loud. It's certainly not intolerable, but it is definitely louder than I would like it to be. Let's try the medium, because we will need some more air than this. Oh wow, nice balance. I don't feel the blade vibrating at all. I think this should have been a 3-blade prop. It sounds very like restricted and choked out. Too many blades in there. This is bad. The airflow is definitely pretty decent. It is definitely on the loud side though. If I had 2 of these in here, it would be loud. And the high. Yeah, very well balanced blade. I can't feel any vibration at all. That's impressive. It's an absolute perfect balance. I think this is probably the strongest thing you'll get for a 14-inch fan, but I don't know. I just find these unimpressive. They're kind of loud and they're just not quite right aerodynamically. But it'll work. You know, oh, you know what? I wonder if that Vernco one I have will fit in this window. I'm afraid not. But that one seems to be designed much better than this one does, and it certainly moves more air. I'm gonna have to see if I can find where that is. I think I know where it is. Oh, I hope that one fits. That would work great. Yeah, this will work for now. Not the best answer, but well, it may be the best answer, I guess. I don't want to run it too much more without servicing the bearings because they're definitely dry. Well, they don't seem to be unhappy though. You really can't beat the quality of these old fans. They run and run, and they don't give much trouble, which is exactly what a simple appliance should do.